Hello, my name is Howard Saucier. I'm a member of First Presbyterian Church of Rockwall, and we're here for a Time for Young Disciples today. We will do a godly play story today. Are we ready to do godly play? Are we ready to enter? Remember, we enter godly play quietly and calmly. And why do we enter quietly and calmly? Because we are here to worship God. Are you ready? Today, our story takes place in the desert. It's not the whole desert. It'd be too big for our room. But many of the stories of our faith take place in the desert. So we get a little piece of it here for us in godly play. The desert is a very dangerous place. There's no food, very little water. People die in the desert. When the wind blows, the sand moves. It's easy to get lost. The desert is dangerous. People don't go into the desert if they don't have to. Babylon, Iran. The great rivers, the Euphrates and the Tigris. This is Jerusalem. The wall they built around the city. And in the city, the temple built for God. These are the people of God. The people knew that God was in the temple. But they thought it was the only place where they could talk with God, where they could pray to God. The people thought the wall around the city would keep them safe from everything. Then the Assyrians came and attacked the city. It was a terrible time. The people fought. Some of them died. Some died from starvation. Finally, the Assyrians left. But then the Babylonians came. The king of Babylon wanted the city for himself. They did not go away. The soldiers tore down the walls around the city, and they burnt the temple. The soldiers marched many of the citizens away. Few were left in the land. As they marched away, they looked back at the burning city and wondered if they'd ever see it again. As they began their journey through the desert, the people had to do what the soldiers told them. They got up when they were told. They ate what they were told. They walked when they were told. They went to bed when they were told. It was a long journey. Some of them died along the way. It took a long time. The people were in exile. They cannot go home. They hung their harps on the willow trees and sang sad songs. They dreamed of Jerusalem and the temple. They even faced Jerusalem when they prayed. Slowly the people began to realize that God was in this place too. God came to them when they gathered to talk about the scriptures, to tell the old stories, and to pray. Eventually, the Babylonian king allowed some of them to go to work, and they opened shops and stores. Some of them worked for the king. It was a surprise when the king of Persia came with his army and took Babylon for himself. The new king allowed some of the people to return to Jerusalem. Some of them made the long journey with Ezra back across the desert. When they got back, they began rebuilding the temple. Then others were allowed to return. This group went with Nehemiah. They made the long journey across the desert. When this group reached Jerusalem, they began to rebuild the walls around the city. And then the people were no longer in exile. They were allowed to come and go as they pleased. But you know what happened? Some of them stayed. The people now realized God was not just here or there. God was everywhere, in all places. So they could stay here and still worship. I wonder, what part of the story did you like best? I wonder, where are you in this story? I wonder if there's anything here we don't need and still have everything we need. Thank you for meeting with me today and doing Godly Play, a story about the exile and the return of God's people. Until we meet again, I hope you behave. You're kind to one another. That you be safe and that God blesses you. Goodbye.